Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Living the Life Show. I'm your host, Columbus Cody, and I'm so glad you chose to join me today for the verse of the day. Now, it's 2 days until Thanksgiving. 2 more days. That means we got 2 days to help me reach 1,000 before Thanksgiving. That's right. The goal is to sell 1,000 or more copies of my books, take all of the proceeds, all of the profits, and pour that into families in need for the holiday season. So will you help me reach 1,000 before Thanksgiving? Now, if you don't like to read, or if you already read all 3 of my books, that is totally fine. You can still help out by leaving a donation. All of the information can be found on my website, www.columbuscody.com. Again, that's www.columbuscody.com. If you would like to use the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, that information will be in the description below. All you got to do is click on the description. You can find all that information there as well. I would love to have your support to help me do a great thing this holiday season and help out families in need. So now let's get into the verse of the day. Today's verse of the day comes from Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25. Proverbs is my favorite book. All right, chapter 12, verse 25. And today is the New Living Translation. And it says this: worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. I like that. Worrying weighs you down, but a good word, an encouraging word, cheers the heart. It lifts the person's spirits. Now, I want you to be honest with yourself, especially if you're a worrier. Look back, think back. What does worrying do to benefit you in any way? How does worrying help your life in any way? I mean, I'll wait. I'll let you think about it. It doesn't. Worrying immobilizes us. It keeps us from moving forward. See, faith encourages. Faith pushes forward. Faith, it ignites us, whereas worrying immobilizes us. The Bible tells us to cast our cares on Him because He cares for us. So if you have something that's immobilizing you, that's keeping you from moving forward, especially in your faith, you need to bring it to God, lay it at His feet, and leave it there. Okay, a lot of times we'll pray and we'll ask God for strength. We'll ask God to help us. But when we get up from our prayer, we take our thing back with us. No, cast your cares on Him, because God is requiring of you to keep progressing in your faith. And you can't do that when you have all these worries on your back. So He says to take off that worry, leave it at His feet, let Him deal with that while you work on being the best man or woman you can in your faith. You cannot trust God and carry this weight at the same time. You can't follow God and carry this weight at the same time. God is going to lead you through some terrain where you're going to need to be free of anything extra. It's going to take everything you've got to follow Him with perfect understanding. So if you're carrying other stuff, I'm not going to make it. So take it off. A lot of the stuff in the life He didn't intend for us to carry anyway. We've been learning about contentment. We've been learning about things that will help us to take stuff off. If we learn to be content, we're not worried about, right now, some of us are worried about how we're going to get our children certain gifts for Christmas. Is that the end of the world? Think about it. If your child does not get the PS5, your child is going to be okay. My children will be okay. If I don't get my children 5 pair of Jordans, my children will be okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to them the true meaning of Christmas, why we celebrate Christmas. At the same time, yes, I want to give you gifts, but if I can't afford to give you that, if I can't bring you this gift, it's not going to ruin our lives, because God is still good. God is still blessing and keeping us. That's what I'll focus on. That's what I'll teach. And that will keep the worry away. Okay, it will keep the worry. Well, let me read one more verse to you I thought was awesome. This is Matthew 6:27. Again, talking about worrying. Can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? You can't. So I sing to you, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. I know what you're thinking. Horrible. Why do you keep doing this to us? Got one more. Don't worry. Be happy. I forced you to listen to me sing twice. Yeah, don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. I pray that this verse has encouraged you to understand that if you have worry in your heart, it is the enemy trying to keep you from moving forward. Bring that pain, bring that worry to God. Let him help you. And the other thing I want you to think about is this. There is a difference between worrying and being concerned. It's okay to be concerned. Concern is a normal thing. Worrying means I have a lack of trust somewhere. Worrying means this is now consuming me. It's keeping me from being able to focus on the Lord because I'm so focused on my issue. There's a difference. So don't worry. Be concerned, yes, but don't worry. But when you feel worry try to creep in, that is the time to pray and ask God for strength, to pray and ask him to help you with this, and to pray and ask him to help you trust him to leave it at his feet. Okay? Worrying isn't going to benefit you at all. And that, I pray, will encourage you that when the worry starts to come, you start to pray. It's the verse of the day, good people. I pray that God blesses you and has encouraged your heart today. I pray that my singing did not run you off, that you'll hang with me tomorrow for our next verse of the day. And don't forget, if you have not done what you wanted to do for 1,000 before Thanksgiving, it is not too late. Go ahead, do that now. Also, click the subscribe button, click the bell if you haven't done that as well. God bless you. I love you guys. Excuse me. I need you to watch it, share it, and live it. Now let's get busy living the life.